Now I grew up down an old dirt road in a town you wouldn't know. My pops picked the place up for $1,500 back in 1964. My grandfather was a drinker back in the day.
Hey YouTube, how you doing? Alright, so here we got our raspberry wheat left foot brew. We brewed this, geez, I've kind of lost track of time. I think this has probably been in the bottle for about 2 months, maybe 7 weeks now, I'm not sure, something like that. But we tried it after 2 weeks, it left something to be desired. We tried it again, I think at 3 or 4 weeks. I think it was 4 weeks. And it still just had a real bitter taste yet. So now it's been about a month since we tasted this last. So let's go ahead and try it again, see what it tastes like. I guess another little note I'm going to throw in there. A buddy of mine back home in Iowa made this raspberry wheat. And I tasted his. And his was, it was excellent. Absolutely, I loved it. I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and turns out that brew that I had tasted then was about 8 months old. So I think this might just need to sit and age a little longer, but it's been about 2.5 months. Let's go ahead and try it again and check it out. So here we go. Good carbonation. It's got a good smell. It's got a nice color to it. It's got a lot more head now than it did. I mean, it didn't have any head really before. And now it really has a nice head on there. Okay. So far I'm impressed with it. It's looking a lot better than it did before. Smells a lot better than it did before. So, you really can't see in this mug very well, but you can look in there, you can see it's got a nice head now. That if you look at the other videos that I posted on this raspberry wheat for the tasting, it hasn't had that head at all. So let's go ahead, give it a taste, see how it tastes. All right, cheers. It's getting better. It's still not there yet. It's not as smooth as I want it to be. Well, you can definitely taste that raspberry a lot more. It's actually pretty good. It's a lot better than it was the last 2 times we tasted it. So, you know, we'll just let it sit and age a little bit longer. It seems like every time we taste it, it's getting better. So maybe another couple months from now, we'll do another tasting, see how it is, and hopefully it's mellowed out, and we're good to go. All right, until next time.
Now I grew up down an old dirt road in a town you wouldn't know. My pops picked the place up for $1,500 back in 1964. My grandfather was a drinker back in the day.